You know, I'm just in the streets and stuff like that. So, but still doing my music, still investing, this and that. Always just I have that mindset of like networking, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's when I saw these guys in like 2019, late 2019. They were going IG live, fighting with people.
That was their first stage of virality before people really kind of knew who they were.
They started going
were
live, arguing with people. Yep.
Yeah. Like when I interviewed them, that was the majority of the research that I had to do, was basically watching a bunch of IG lives of them yelling at random people. And that was how it was kind of explained in these little videos I was watching about them, is like, no, this is how they got a name, is pretty much just beefing with
Arguing
random
with
people.
everybody. Yeah,
right.
It's like that doesn't take you that far, because they also burnt every single bridge, like with the Jake Paul situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, just they love to burn bridges for sure. And me being a friend of theirs, thinking I'm a friend of theirs, and how they did me dirty, bro, super dirty. Like I put my neck out for these boys. Like when we got jumped in Hawaii, almost damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll get to all that. But so you're just doing the music thing in the streets, etc. I won't pry into exactly what you're getting into, but then you see these guys beefing with people, and I'm assuming that you thought kind of something similar to what I thought. Which when I saw the Island Boys, I thought, I mean, they got the image, they look cool, they're the personality, even though they seem like they're probably retarded, it stands out, like, wow, like their character, people are fascinated by these dudes. And then I went and listened to the music, and probably more than any other time in my life, I was just astonished by how bad the music was, which that says a lot, because I listened to more bad rap music than nearly everyone on the planet. But their stuff really kind of stood alone. Like I'm listening to a whole verse, and I can't even understand a single word. I mean, that says a lot.
Yep. Nah, the recording process is really terrible. Like as soon as I met them, it was like we went to the studio, and see, I have like a thing where like I'm like Lil Wayne, and I'll just sit there. I don't write most of the time, but I'll vibe, bro. I'll catch a vibe and do retakes, and they're just like, turn on the beat.
That is what it sounds like.
You're not gonna redo that? I'm like, you're not gonna redo that, bro? He's like, nah, it's cool. Can I see a lighter?
Yeah, that was funny that they like saw all these rappers who are acting like they weren't trying that hard, and then they decided like, well, we're gonna try even less hard. We're gonna make Lil Pump look like he was really going as hard as he possibly could. We're gonna make him look incredible in comparison. Anyway, all right, so you reach out to them. What's you reaching out to them like? Like what was your pitch?
Pretty much, I was like, I'm about to sign y'all. You know, I was just kind of playing around, but no, I ended up flying them out and just invested in like cool rental cars for music videos, made them look cool. You know, I got them like a nice little check and a nice Airbnb, put them up, you know, somewhere nice, and really just took care of them boys, picked them up, presidential, you know, Cadillac vibes. And they go back, and then there's this video. It's viral. I didn't even know it has like a couple million views. It's after the feature that we did. He started begging me for money, like a sugar daddy or something like that. And I just wasn't really feeling it, so we fell off. There's videos of him begging me for money. It's like viral.
How much money are we talking?
I think I was showing him like $40K or something.
And
like
he was
that.
begging because he was needed some of it.
Yeah, and I feel that's something we like have bump about in the house. He was like, "You remember you were flexing that bread on my face, and we went viral." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying, bro? We just always just heated at it in the house and stuff.
Right.
Them boys pussy, bro.
So you fell out with them before? No, you didn't. You fell out with them before they became the Island Boys?
Yes.
And then got back cool with them again?
Back to it. Like,
how did this happen?
A very unfortunate situation. My apartment, actually, I have 2 French bulldogs. When I went to the dispensary, my French bulldogs turned on the stove, and that caused whatever was on the stove to burn. I come back, the whole fire department's there, and they're like, "It's your unit." I run up there, smoked out, and you know, wow. This is at the Camden in Hollywood.
Right.
So the Camden in Hollywood. So I get kicked up out of there. They're like, "Oh, it's uninhabitable. You can't even live here." Like, they're pissed off at me.
Wow. And
then I'm just going through it. I'm in Airbnbs, and then they're like, "Bro, you know what? Come live with us. We have a mansion. We have this. Come live with us." So I pull up, you know,
to Florida.
I pull up to Florida, start living with them boys, and then we started actually becoming like friends, building a relationship. And I'm like, "Hey, one of Fly's dream was going to Hawaii as well, and he knows that I go every single year.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna bring you to the kingdom. Yeah.
And so normally when you're in Hawaii, are you pretty tapped in? You got a lot of connections out there or what?
Yeah, of course. And I respect people, bro. So I've been out there several times just by myself with my girl, walking around everywhere with ice on me.
Right.
All the gangster sides, the west side. Shout out to Hawaii, by the way. There's no smoke with Vium. I'm actually out there all the time. So
because when I go there, I spend time in like downtown Honolulu type shit, and then we usually stay at Turtle Bay.
You don't go to the North Shore? That is Turtle Bay, right?
I think it is, isn't it?
North Shore.
But either way, it's like I have like when you're in the touristy ass part of Hawaii, it doesn't really seem like a super dangerous place. You hear about crazy shit with drugs and gangs or whatever, but it feels like that is mostly like isolated to the neighborhoods and the countryside. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like it.
And when I would go to Hawaii all the time, I would go explore those. I would drive around with my girl all around the island and kind of just checking crevices, beaches. So I never knew that, oh, there's bad sides. All I ever heard was, don't get your car broken into. I'm pretty sure you got that warning before, right? Don't get your car broken into.
Yeah.
So, nah, bro, yeah.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. We just hit 200K. We're trying to get to 300K.
Turn us up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.